Hey, what's going on, crypto fam? This is LC with Law Crypto. All right, so I have a quick update on SuperFarm's price action. I've been watching this thing all day, and I've been waiting to buy in at some levels after these bots or some of these whales had finished their party. So here's where we're at now. So of course, we had this huge, massive run up to $3, and it came down. Now it bounced off of our fib lines, right? So let me just recreate them really quick. So, boom, boom. All right. So as you can see, it bounced off the 786 perfectly, and we started to stable out here. It started to go up. Honestly, I understood. I'm watching at the level 2, and I see the whales or the bots in there, and there is definitely some manipulation going on. So I didn't want it to go up as of yet. I didn't put my whole bag in there. I was waiting for prices to come down some after they finished with their party, right? So boom, I started seeing it go up. It gapped. I'm not sure which chart I was looking at. Was it the 1 minute or what, or the 15 minute? But it was a gap in here somewhere, and then we started stabling off. Okay. Now let me explain some of these lines to you. All right. So what I have here, right? The first thing that started to come about was this symmetrical triangle. Oh, that's horrible. What color is this? I have this symmetrical triangle here. As you can see, this green line, take it all away, right? And have the line back here, come up from there. It taps 3 times, and as you can see, we start breaking out of it. But I want to show you another pattern. So with triangles, we start to have patterns within patterns, right? So I started seeing a symmetrical triangle, but then something actually happened with, I refreshed my screen, and then all my charts just went down, and then I had to rebuild the whole thing. And what I seen was an ascending triangle in here, right? So you zoom in, you see the red lines. I have this red line here, right? So you see the circle that tapped once and it tapped twice. So I built a resistance line. And then I started to try to map out, what do I see? What do I see? Then I see it tap a third time. So it tapped 3 times. That means we have a double top, right? Then I started to tap to look at what the lows were, and I started to see a trend line go up. And I'm like, okay, we have an ascending triangle within a symmetrical triangle. So it started to break out of this ascending triangle first. So I already have my level. So let me show you. You can look at some of my trading videos. I have a video basically showing how to do some of these simple chart patterns. And if you take a look of where my level was, you basically measure this point here. That's your baseline. I moved the line I wasn't supposed to move. All right, so you measure the top point to your first low in the within the ascending triangle. Sorry, there's too many triangles in here. So you take that and you move it to where the breakout is. It broke out right there. Boom. And look what happened. It bounced off perfectly where I had, well, my entry point, but that's not the entry point I'm going at. Now that's a great entry point for some other people, but what I'm waiting for to load up on some more is to see this symmetrical triangle. So as you can see, I have this green line starts here, and then I wrote it up, and you see here it caught this point to ride it up. My top line, it caught a top there and that top there based off of our triple top pattern, and it basically started to create the symmetrical triangle. And as it broke out of the ascending triangle, it also broke out of the symmetrical triangle. So cool, it bounced. That basically confirmed that we read that the ascending triangle was correct. But then I'm glad it bounced, because you see our RSI started to get close to oversold territory. So it dipped out of oversold territory as it hit our target, right? So now it bounced up, it reset, and hopefully that gives us some more room to, I mean, I don't want to say go down further because I'm super bullish on SuperFarm. I just want to load up on the price or the amount that I want, and these bots or these whales messed up my whole strategy. It came out at $3. I'm like, I'm not touching that. You know what I mean? I do not buy tops. And then I started looking at the level 2. I'm like, man, listen, I'm gonna have to wait. So I've been waiting the whole day. I put a little in here, but I'm like, that's still not my zones. I thought it was gonna come back down to this 0.67, which it didn't. So I'm like, okay, so I have to hold my money on the side and wait to see what's going on. And especially we was in a down market today too, and I understand this was the first day that SuperFarm dropped to the market. But yeah, we've been in a downtrend in the whole market all day, so I was expecting this to go down lower on top of that, right? So it rolled up here and I started seeing the manipulation. I'm like, okay, I gotta wait to see what's gonna happen. And finally these patterns started to form, and now I can finish loading up. So what we have going on now is where I drew my next target. So if you draw your baseline from your beginning point and from your low point to your high point, that's the beginning. You build your baseline. What I did is then match that, not to this target. So that was the target for our ascending triangle. This is our symmetrical triangle breakout. So then I matched that from where the symmetrical triangle broke out, and I'm getting this target here at 0.44. Now, as you can see, it falls within some of our fib lines. So basically we have a line here of 786, so it may bounce off that line as well. And we also have a line of 886, so it falls in between these two lines. So I would basically say if it starts coming down again, you can look for support here, you can look for support here, and you can look for support here. But I do not see it going under 0.37. I understand that the whitelist price, the pre-sale was basically 25 cents. It was supposed to come to market at 50 cents. So I'm looking to see what's about to happen now. Now this definitely could take a turn on us, as we can see that this target hit perfectly. So that might be where, okay, listen, that was the only triangle. You're seeing things now, right? So this symmetrical triangle probably doesn't even exist, but I built that, and then I seen something else because it gave me so much confirmation within there to see that ascending triangle. I had to build that target, and then that target just led to this target. So we'll see what happens. And like I said, I'm super bullish on SuperFarm. I just want to load up on as many as possible after these manipulators get out of here, and I want SuperFarm to go to the moon. All right, so that is my price update on SuperFarm. It is currently 1:30 in the morning. So I'm out here working for you guys. Please like, subscribe, and share this video. Comment down below if you agree with my analysis. And yeah, I'm trying to grow my channel to 1,000 followers, so you definitely can subscribe. I'll much appreciate that, and I'll keep you updated. And if you're interested in me keeping you updated, then definitely keep commenting in the comment box down below. All right, so I'm gonna keep trying to find some ways for us to get some money, and us getting money is finding great entries. So that's what I'm doing here, trying to find great entries. So let's do that, and I'll see you tomorrow. 1.